All right, everybody, welcome in. Everybody come on in and gather your seats. We'll be starting in just a moment. That's right. Everybody come on in, grab a seat, have your questions ready, and get ready to go. All right, we're here. It is the Thursday before the playoffs. Today's not Thursday, tomorrow is. We're here early. I'm here by myself. The kid is knocked out in there first day back at class. So we're going to get this thing started. Y'all ready? Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Yes, there we go. We get a little more out of that. Absolutely. How's everybody doing today?
It is
peachy.
well, yeah. You guys know about my struggles, but other than that, it's like surreal that we're on show 20.
That it's
last of
insane.
the season.
Yep.
We've done 20 of these.
That means it's been 20 weeks we've done this.
Right?
It's been fun. It's been amazing. As I was doing this, I was prepping a little bit this weekend. I thought, okay, well, after Thursday and Friday, wait, that's it. We're done. We're done. So, Zach's first week back to school.
Yep.
Everything
and
going good?
I'm feeling like Daniel.
He is knocked out.
I'm tired. Like I've been on my feet a lot more than, of course, I have over the last couple weeks. Obviously, I'm talking a lot more. I've knock on wood, and my desk is wood here. It looks like I've got 3 really good classes, and as of right now, none of them are stuffed to the brim. Like they're all about the same. They're all under 30 kids, which is huge. So I'll be in heaven if things continue this way.
Nice.
Yeah, he actually started back to class today, and we had dinner. He goes to his room, and I called him, and nothing. So I went and checked on him. He is full-fledged, covered up, sound asleep.
I would have gone over him and like, the show's about to start. But that's just me. I'm not.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing too. But hey, to be fair, all this means is Ron can pick whatever he wants without losing at rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true.
But it don't matter anymore.
No.
Yeah.
My team's
No,
out.
that is true. These last picks don't matter at all. You're right, because you've closed up shop.
I did. I sent everybody the big results. And on y'all's cheat sheet, y'all notice there's a big gap in between the first and third quarter. It's because I wanted to keep the stats hidden from y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. That's fine.
Y'all know the results of the big field.
Actually, I don't, because I specifically did not look.
Mel doesn't
Oh.
know either. Of course, I did because I had to make sure everything was working.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
So I
Yeah.
know the results, but I won't say anything.
that was a lot of fun to do. I learned a little bit about Canva. I learned a little bit more about Canva. All of that was done in Canva, and so that was really cool for me. So, all right, where are we? Where are we? I bet we may want to say hello to the chat before they leave.
Yeah, that
that's
might be a
great.
good idea. That might be a good idea. First up is Danny
Yo,
D,
Danny.
Indeed.
the Super Mod 30. And then we got Jaden in the house.
Welcome
Hey,
in,
Jaden, welcome in.
We got the Bud Files.
Hey,
Sue.
Sue.
Yep, we got the Dollar General Jesus.
Dustin.
Wouldn't be a college football show if we didn't have Dustin yelling at us. So
That's right. And Bud Files said 4 months if her math is good.
4 months we've been doing this. It might be 5. I don't know.
And then we got Lori in the house.
Hey, Lori. You saying hello to anybody in particular? Or are you saying hello to all of us?
Yep. And then let's see here. And then we got everyone else saying hi to one
Yeah,
another.
Dollar General.
Yeah, we already. Yeah, that was
I'm
definitely.
wearing my black morning.
Yeah, she's wearing black.
Oh, I'm wearing my black for comfort. So
You're not. You're still mourning.
no, my morning was up. That part of it was over about the second quarter.
Oh, you were already done, huh? Already.
By the time you text that,
Mhm.
I was over with. I was like, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, we were watching the game too, and I was just like, oh my God, what is happening?
And that sets up for our second half because I'll be the first one to admit what happened, but wow. Oh, Lori says hello, everyone.
Yes, hello
Hello,
everyone.
Lori, please drop in there except Zach.
Yeah. Was that high for me? Was that high for you?
Hi for me. It's hi for me. They come here to see me.
That's right.
All right, so I purposely kept some stuff from y'all because I think this was fun. About halfway through the season, I thought, you know what? Let me start tracking this a little bit, and I did, and it turned out really cool. So, hey, is Miss Jess within shouting distance?
I think so. Jess, are you up here? Yes,
Look,
she is.
Ryan, Mel, and the chat, and I guess you too, Zach.
There we go. So I just wanted her to be able to hear this. Hey, Miss Jess, how are you, ma'am? So while you're here, I compiled. You like that word, compiled? That means put together.
Nice $2 word.
Education word.
You like that? I Googled it. So the bowl challenge or the bowl games, this is how it turned out. Ryan went 24-12.
Wow.
Meg went.
Meg, who's Meg?
Mel went 20-16.
Still not bad.
Wow.
Yeah. It's over 500.
Miss Jess went 19-17.
Hey,
19-17.
Over 500, Jess.
Over 500.
Zach went 16-20.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Right under the curve.
I picked some of your picks one week.
No, this is he's talking
No,
just
bowl
the bowls.
games. Okay,
Just the
okay.
bowls.
This is just the bowl games. Yep. And Daniel went 21-15.
Not bad. Over 500.
Well, what did Ron do?
Well, on this, Ron did all the work.
In other words, his was so bad he didn't want to do it.
If you knew how many times I've added these up, 3 times, everything had to match because I knew somebody on this panel would say, wait a second, the numbers don't match. But they did. Okay, the 2-minute drill, which is where Jess picked some of Zach's. The chat went 28 for 13. Now I did not start keeping all of theirs until later, and they didn't pick every game like we did.
With the bowl games?
I'm sorry?
Did you keep up with the chat's bowl games picks?
Sort of.
Answer?
Sure.
Because I think that's what Dustin is asking in the chat.
Oh, what'd he say?
What did the chat do?
Okay, so in the bowl games, I did keep up with it.
No.
Nope, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Hold on.
Cheddar. No.
I did keep up with it. Y'all can't read my chicken scratch. But they only got in 8 games. They stopped at Toledo. And so they went 5-3 on the bowl games.
Okay.
Did we stop asking the chat, or did Ron stop recording the chat's answers?
The chat didn't answer. Go back and watch.
Yeah, I think the chat didn't answer, and then we ran out of time because we sent a
We
message.
did run out of time one week.
We did run. Yeah. Y'all, that camera's going to be the death of me yet. Goodness gracious.
Is it
Okay.
moving or something? Because you look fine.
Okay, 2-minute drill. Sorry.
2-minute drill.
Squirrel moment. 2-minute drill.
I need my
2-minute drill.
regular-
Yeah. Yeah. Did I miss Cheddar?
Yeah, Cheddar was up here walking around.
Gotcha. 2-minute drill. Ryan and Mel combined effort 88 and 62.
Nice.
Over 500.
26 games up. That's fantastic.
Zach and Jess 99 and 51.
Woo! Maybe that's winning a division in baseball.
Daniel went 150.
Wow.
That's
Wow. So just one game better than
One.
us.
One game better than
just
you
one
got.
game better than y'all. Yep.
That is impressive.
The big game, the big field.
Oh, am I supposed
Ryan
to
and
pull that
Mel.
up? Okay, never mind.
No,
I thought I was-
yeah, not yet. Now I'll do it this way. Daniel went, I'm sorry, the fam went 37 and 35. Zach and Jess went 40 and 32. Ryan and Mel went 44 and 28.
Nice.
You got the big field ready?
Yes, I do have the big field ready.
Hi, PT Bike.
Of course, I would double click it by accident, and now it's not ready.
He needs another 10, 15 seconds.
That's perfect. I had to change my backdrop.
Yeah,
Well,
we
my
see that.
backdrop.
Look at that. We're celebrating.
We are celebrating.
Confetti?
I do. Tailgate trash talk. And there we go. This includes the bowls, the big 4, bonus spins, everything.
All right, we ready to play this sucker?
Let's do it.
Let's rock and roll.
And the final score is
And the final score is
us. There it is.
Woo! We started last. We did pretty good during the bowl games. That's what helped us kick us into high gear there.
Scored right there at the end too.
Right at the end.
Just enough.
At the end.
Just enough.
And so I think he got the bonus spin, which give him 5 yards, and that pushed him in. So
Well.
that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, I learned a little bit doing that. So, and Zach, I have to. We're awful, man, because to begin with, he said I don't know anything about college football.
Well, I had a pretty sizable lead until I absolutely stunk in picking bowl games.
The bowl the bowl games didn't help you to where they helped him. Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. I ran out of time. I forgot what you were for Ivy League games. I meant to go back and get that, but
I only had 2 losses. I'm pretty sure, and that includes the one that Jess picked for me until you get to the playoffs, and then I missed those for them.
Yeah.
But I think I only missed 2.
Yeah.
so that would put you
Oh, I hear a
about
wasp. Come here,
a
boo boo.
wasp.
What?
Thought she said she heard a wasp.
I know. Peachy's walking around. She's going to get her. Peachy's been very restless because she's feeling better.
Oh, that's good. Not that
Now
she's
she's got
restless,
more
but she's
energy.
feeling good.
Yeah, she's feeling much better.
Well, good. Yeah.
Come on
Well,
in here, Peachy.
that's what happens when you eat squirrel, I guess.
Yeah, right.
No. There she is.
The peaches.
Peachy.
There she is. Yes, I see my little Peachy.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, guys. Y'all saw the games, right?
Yes.
Everybody saw the same thing we did.
Disaster after disaster after disaster.
It is. And I have it because maybe I didn't print it because I couldn't do it. The Alabama-Indiana game. Let's talk about that first and foremost. As an Alabama fan, I'm still a fan. That was borderline humiliating. It's not because you got beat. It's not because you got beat by a better team. I don't think they tried. I think they got to a point to where Indiana was doing what they wanted to do, and they gave up. And I think you saw that towards the end where the running back runs up the middle off guard, and he scores. They're running the clock out. They're not trying to score, and you can't stop them.
Right.
I ain't taking anything away from Indiana. Dang, they look really good. It was a bad look for Alabama. Do I think they get over it? I think they do. Will they recover from it? Sure they will. It's just a loss. They move on. But what will stick around, as it did with Nick Saban's losses and all this, everybody will go back and say, but this game. Good night. How do you follow that?
I don't know if you can follow that. Well, the way that you follow that is if Ryan queued up the picture that I sent you after the game. That's how you follow that. I think I may have even sent it to Dustin so he could get a laugh out of it.
He did because you posted it on Facebook with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I did. Yeah. So he has seen it, but man,
Hang on, I'll queue it up. Give me a second.
Over 100 years of football, and Bama has never been defeated by that much in a bowl game.
Yeah.
Indiana took out that belt and just wore them out. Now, that night, Miss Jess and I were going out to eat dinner. So she was actually getting ready while I was watching the first half. Like she had no choice. She had to go get ready. We had watched the earlier game. So she's like, I got to go. I don't want to miss this, but I got to go get ready. And I came up and she was like, well, what's the score? I said, it's already 14-0. And she goes, you're kidding. I'm like, no. And then I, of course, was ready before her, came back downstairs. And by the time she comes down, it's about to be halftime. And, you know, the score was what, like 17-3 or something like that at the half. And then we went to dinner, and can't make this up, our waiter goes to Bama. And so he and the people at the restaurant have been following this game, and every time he comes to the table, he just looks more dejected and more. So I didn't even have to watch the game. I knew how bad it was getting.
There you go.
And
There it is, folks. There it is. For you youngsters out there, that would be the fantastic country music group Alabama, who just decided to enter the transfer portal after that game.
that one was good. Yes. So there was some stats about that game. If I say this, it sounds like it's an excuse, but hear me out because there is no excuse. When Ty Simpson went out, this has been your quarterback for how long? I don't care who you are. You can't come in there and click. You that's a big ask.
Yep.
And I have nothing against Mac. That was just tough. And as soon as that happened, when he walked off, you could tell because he didn't have his arm down. It was either his rib. That's what we said. He either did something to his rib or his back. And come to find out, he cracked his rib. So he couldn't throw. Well, that's your quarterback. You can't throw. I still think if he had been in there, it would have been just as bad because once they reached that point, it looked like they just said, and not now. So
Yeah.
that was Indiana's first Rose Bowl win in school history. It was their first bowl win since 1991. Indiana could be the first team to go 17-0. Now, that's until the next playoff and somebody else gets to do it. The game did draw 24.9 million viewers, most watched college football game ever.
That's why they call it the granddaddy of them all.
That's why they do that. You're right.
People love the Rose Bowl.
And that was Alabama's largest postseason margin of defeat since 1998. The funny thing, ironically, 100 years earlier, they played in the Rose Bowl and beat a Washington team by 1. And the reason they were there then was Tulane had classes and wouldn't send their football team out to the Rose Bowl.
Oh, wow. Education first.
That was 100 years ago. So, you know, Zach, if you would have said what you just said last week, you would have got 5 points because education was one of the magic words.
I was wondering if we were going to get the rest of the magic words that we never used.
So here they are.
We only ever said one, right? Ryan said what? No, there were two.
We had two. We had band and what was the other one? Cheerleaders.
No, you said bowling.
Oh, bowling.
Bowling and band.
So I had to go back because I thought Ryan said something about the band. He never said the word band. He referred to the Southern Blowers. So when I went back and listened to it, he didn't say it, but the next week he did. So the first one was Dynasty. The next one was Onside. The other one was Education.
There you go.
The other one was Turf or Grass, Hot Seat, Teammates, and Frenzy.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll go back and we'll write all these down for next year, and then we'll just go, man, that was a turfing frenzy of a dynasty in the
Ron will just come up with new words.
Yeah.
It took me a year to come up with those, so I had to hold on to those. All right, the next game. Which one y'all want to talk about?
What's next on the list?
Well, I jumped the list. The next one was my Ole Miss and Georgia.
Of these 4 games, that was the game. That was one of the greatest games of all time. I have to say I was pulling for Georgia because I picked Georgia. We all know there's no love lost with me and UGA. But that drive where Trinidad Chambliss escaped the pocket those 2 times and converted, that drive was when I knew Ole Miss was going to win that game. Because those kind of things only happen in games where that team is destined to win. And I do need to say this because I don't think it's been said on record. Jess, I know, picked Georgia too, but Jess rooted for Ole Miss that entire game because she forgot. I don't know if you just heard her. That's who she is, on the Ole Miss bandwagon. That's who she's rooting for from here on out because she forgot how much she loves the Pete Golding story since he's taken over for Lane Kiffin. Every single piece that she hears about him, and I do too. It's hard not to root for the guy because of how he handled things since the Kiffin exit. And so she's fully on the Ole Miss bandwagon. She likes him. She likes Chambliss. We've said it multiple times. It is hard to beat a team twice in the same season. It's hard, and Georgia saw that. I do think Georgia was the better team. I do think Georgia should have still won that game. Ultimately, they got outplayed in the second half, and they got outcoached in the second half.
Yeah. Even with some questionable calls that should have been called on Georgia.
The targeting call should have never happened. That was horrific. That was not a good call.
That wasn't a good call. They threw him out of the game. But it was just the weirdest ending. You had 1 second on the clock, and they had to get everybody to get the stage off when they did it. They had to do that twice.
Yeah, that was awful. I felt bad for those poor stage crew guys.
That was like crazy. They had everybody celebrating because they thought they won, and the refs go and add a clock and a whole second. Everybody has to get off the field. They have to do it again, and then they have to do it all over again. It was just crazy ending.
But that summed up Georgia's year, that last few seconds, because it was so chaotic.
Yeah.
You never knew what to expect. So that summed up their year pretty good. Hey, our rating should go up really well now because
Miss Darlene making an appearance.
That's right.
So the Ole Miss, Georgia. Where'd it go? Their kicker, Ole Miss's kicker, Lucas Canero, 47-yard field goal with 6 seconds left. But what is more impressive, that same kicker kicked a 55 and a 56-yard field goal early in the game.
Yep.
When you think about that, that is midfield and 5 and 6 more yards.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, you got to count the 10 yards of the end zone. So really, I mean, ultimately it's like the 45-yard line still on that side of the field, but still ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I think what was it, the second and third longest in Sugar Bowl history or first and second longest?
It was
close to records, or it was records.
Both of them were records. He said it the first time, and then
he
back
made the second longest.
Made it again. Yep. So it was a 9-point halftime deficit, which Chambliss had 360 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. I'm assuming that, he threw those.
Mm-hmm.
And then their running back, Lacey, ran for 100 yards against a vaulted Georgia defense. That's important because it's not like this was a fluke. Did you use the word they were destined to win this game?
It felt, yes. It was very much, they were the team of destiny.
That's it.
In the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
When you pull off things like that, those 2 plays, it's when you know it's out of your hands. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. You show up to play because you got to, but you know we're
They
watching
never
something.
Georgia never had the momentum again after that.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope. They fell apart.
There was one other one. Georgia hadn't lost when leading at halftime 53 games in a row until that match. 53 games. That's 4+ years when leading at halftime.
Yep.
It's crazy. Record
And
streaks are meant to be broken, though. The whole purpose.
yeah, they're there to be broken. Oddly enough, Chambliss and Lacey, the running back and the quarterback, both re-signed with Ole Miss,
which is hysterical to me. I mean,
Yep.
It's a shot in the face to Kiffin, but it's hysterical and it's great for football. It's great for Ole Miss. But mind you, that is if Chambliss gets his extra year of eligibility. That hasn't been granted yet. But Lacey will be back, and that's big news for the Rebs.
Yeah, and right after that, LSU went over and took Washington's quarterback,
Trying to, because Washington's going to take it to court.
Which then initiated a lawsuit over $2 million.
Kiffin's been there a month, and look at the trouble he's already causing.
Wow.
Who was his quarterback at Ole Miss that was such a problem for him? Who?
I mean, Jackson Dart was there, but I don't remember Dart being a problem.
Was it Chad Kelly?
Yes.
Remember how much problem outside of football he was? Yeah. So that's right up his alley. What's she doing?
She's wanting to get up in my lap.
Look.
She's too fat.
Yeah, they're watching you.
We can all see you.
All right. Then the next one is the Oregon shutout of Texas Tech.
That did not go the way I expected. Texas Tech's offense did not show up to that game. And that kid from Oregon, that true freshman cornerback, you talk about defensive game of the year. That kid was everywhere at the right time. Incredible play.
Yep.
We didn't want you to be alone.
Yeah.
You need supervision, Ron.
That you're not wrong.
But I mean, to be honest, that was not an enjoyable game to watch. I mean, I know I picked Texas Tech and I'm rooting for Texas Tech, but a game like that where you can't sustain anything offensively, it's just not enjoyable. It's great for Oregon. If you're an Oregon fan, you loved watching that. But as a casual football fan, no thank you. That was so draining.
Texas Tech became the became the third team in CFP history to be shut out. And this isn't a fluke. They were one of the highest rating offensive teams all year long.
Yep.
And so for Oregon to even slow them down is impressive, but to shut them completely out, it hasn't happened since 1996. So
Wow.
30 years ago.
The Ducks held them to 215 yards. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Did y'all hear what she just said?
Nope.
Now you got to say it louder.
I said, that's quacked up.
Goodness gracious.
That's ducked up.
Very nice.
The Oregon shutout has not happened for them since the 1917 Rose Bowl.
Wow.
That's very impressive for their defense then.
We thought Indiana would beat Alabama. Daniel and I can't speak for her.
As I hit my cup.
We thought that I didn't think Ole Miss could beat Georgia. Daniel did. I have to give him that.
I thought they would.
The entire game, all he was doing to me was this. And it took me a minute to realize what it was. And so, because he went Ole Miss, I went Georgia. I think we all went Texas Tech too.
I
can't
know
remember.
Jess and I did.
Okay,
No,
if y'all
we
did,
went
we
with
did.
the Ducks. I want to say we went with the Ducks.
Yeah, I think you two were the only ones that went with Texas Tech.
Who, Jess?
And then you and Jess, yeah, you and
Okay.
Jess. The game that completely shocked us was the Miami Ohio State game.
Yeah.
Miami
Yeah.
showed up to wreck house, and man, I don't know what that product Ohio State put out on the field was, but it was not good. They didn't look as bad as Texas Tech, but they looked bad.
Yep. That was the first game Mel and I were watching. I was like, oh my God. What's going on? Ohio, the Ohio. What in the heck is going on? And Mel's like, I should have gone with my gut again. My gut said to go with Miami, and I didn't. And she's like, that's it. The rest of the time, I'm going Miami. So she's going Miami the rest of the bowl series.
We, after stumbling through what we did, it was a shock because after watching the Alabama debacle, it's like, this can't be happening. Our son that was visiting, he said Miami's going to win it all because he hadn't seen a defense hit that hard. And I thought, well, what is he seeing that we're not? But they turned they pinned their ears back, and they came hard. And it wasn't just a casual bump. They come for a hit.
I really feel like Miami, and typically it's baseball that you think about this with teams being on a hot streak going into the playoffs more than football. Miami's the team that nobody wants to face right now. Like, I think that their defense right now is on another level compared to every other unit out there.
I agree.
And I do not like talking nice about Miami.
No.
That was hard for him.
And this was one of those, I didn't want Miami to win, and I didn't want Ohio State to win. So, yeah.
The Ohio.
Yeah, we had our friends over for New Year's Eve that night. Myself and another one of my buddies that's also a Florida State fan were the only ones pulling for Ohio State. Everybody else was thrilled because they were cheering for the U.
And you're right. They're peaking at the right time. As a football fan, what I want to see is Miami and Indiana.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm not going to jump the gun. We'll get to that in a minute. You get to pick.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
What am I picking?
The team with the helmets are going to win.
The Red's going to win. Yeah.
The team that scores the most is going to win.
Yes.
Yep, the team
But
that
I will
puts
tell
more
you,
points on the board.
Yeah.
I can tell everybody before the game even starts what the score is going to be, though.
One's will be higher than the other.
No, it'll be 0-0 before the game starts.
Yeah.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Ooh.
Sit down.
Miami's defense sacked Ohio State's quarterback 5 times. Why? What difference does that make? Because their quarterback, Julian Sayin, had only been sacked 6 times the entire season. 6 times the entire
Says a lot
season.
about that defensive front. And when you're coached by an NFL Hall of Famer, you better be doing stuff like that.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, y'all have seen that, right? Freaking Jason Taylor, who could still rip a man's head off today, is coaching that squad.
Yeah.
I
Danny's
thought
getting
he was a
every
head
joke,
coach
too.
somewhere else.
You guys.
No, Jason Taylor's the D-line coach at Miami right now. That's who you're seeing partying it up with Michael Irvin on the sidelines when something big happens.
Oh yeah, that explains a lot. Yeah, man. And then too, I'm not a Michael Irving fan. Have never been a Michael Irving fan. But he's done what Dion did to Colorado, brought that attention, and that's what they want.
Yep. Trying to bring the
now,
swagger back to the U.
I love Ray Lewis. I hated him in college because when you have to play him one time, that's a man. He's like three men in one body. Not fun to go against, I'm sure. But I like him on the sidelines. He's calmed down with age. But I can only imagine what he was like. Hey, now. What he was like in college.
Say, what's happening underneath that table there?
Oh, Miss Darlene.
Woo!
Oh,
That's a flag
right.
on the play.
Yeah. Where did it go? Oh, that's the one I'm looking for. You need one? There you go.
Sure.
Wait, did Ron just have a?
Good girl, Peachy.
No, that's not Photoshop. Yes, she's blind. I have no idea how she came into the house with the squirrel.
So she got the squirrel. She brought it into the house, and the first thing you did was grab your camera to take a. Oh, never
Good
mind.
job,
I
Millie.
looked at her and I was like, Peach, drop that thing. And then I hear a cheek. I get the squirrel.
Have the composure to take the picture first, though.
All I could think of was Christmas Vacation. Squirrel.
So in Universal Studios, they do their
Earl the Squirrel?
Christmas. Earl the Squirrel, yeah. And so we were down there, and I read about it, and I'm like, there is no way this happened. But back in the day, sure enough, it did. So
Sure enough.
Yeah, and he's an official mascot now. They market the crap out of Earl the Squirrel.
he's got his own store. When we were down there, it was Christmas. So, and he's got a spot he comes out, and it's kind of obvious because a big old hole in the tree. So
That's funny.
all right. Y'all are keeping up with the chat, right?
Yep. Right now,
It's a squirrely night.
it's a squirrely night, according to Danny, and we quack her up too. Get it? We quack her up. It's a squirrely night.
It's a squirrely night. All right, let's get into this. So we got four games. Goodness gracious. We got four teams, 2 games. Yep. The first one is tomorrow night. Ole Miss and Miami.
Is that tomorrow night?
One is
I could have sworn the Oregon one was tomorrow night. Is it Ole Miss?
Hold on.
Well, that's on the list here anyway, so maybe someone didn't put the right dates.
Let's see. I can look it up real quick.
now who would have not put the right date on a form?
That's
I have
easy.
no idea.
Okay, y'all are correct. Tomorrow night is Miami and Ole Miss.
Okay, wait a second. Ryan,
Oh, we're gonna have football food.
clip that right there, please. 7:45.
Hey, boo-boo.
Zach said we were correct.
You are correct, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, come on.
All right, so Ole Miss and Miami. This is the they've only met 3 times. The last meeting was in 1951, by the way.
Wow.
That's very interesting when you think about the caliber of teams and where they are.
When I was growing up, just a few years before y'all, Miami was on the tail end of them being good. Ole Miss didn't get good again until 2000s ish. I'm not saying they weren't garbage. They just
probably till Eli.
Eli would be it. Yeah. Yeah. And so I could see how they hadn't met. No, ma'am, y'all stop. That often. But like you said, proximity, you're within a couple hours of each other. I'm sorry, within a day of each other, even back then. Miami won that game in 51, 20-7, but Ole Miss leads the series 2-1. This matchup is good offense against good defense.
Yeah.
So if the same Mississippi team plays like the last two games and the same Miami team, this is going to be a great game. This could be the game.
Look, there's your baby.
That's Peachy. That's a squirrel.
He's squirrel.
That's a
That's
squirrel.
the squirrel killer.
So
Like, what?
just so that we know, let's go ahead and pick these. Melly, what you got? Miami or Ole Miss?
Miami.
Ryan?
I'm going to go Miami too. I've doubted them the last two games, and they've shown up. So, Miami.
You'd be sleeping in a different bed if you picked somebody else.
I'd be sleeping with Beachy.
Zach,
I'd be
is Miss
sleeping
Jess around?
Beachy would cuddle with
She
me.
is, but with this one, I don't even have to get her because I know Miss Jess is going to be picking Ole Miss because she's hoping to ride that Ole Miss train.
And who is Zach picking?
Zach will be rooting for Ole Miss. Zach will be picking
The U.
So since you're here, you get to pick as well. How do you spell your name? That's it.
Ron. Who you kidding? Ron, you can't spell.
I didn't. I just wrote down her.
Are you gonna do the chat too?
Yeah. Danny got that segment clipped for you.
Thank you, Danny.
So
Because I'm gonna put it on a shirt. Who are you gonna pick?
I'm picking Ole Miss.
She said Ole Miss.
Yeah, chat, get in there too. What do you guys got? Miami or Ole Miss? First one in there will speak for the chat. The
Who's
U.
the fan?
The fam's gonna pick the U. I'm with Zach. I'm gonna pull for Ole Miss. It's an SEC school. I gotta do that, but I think Miami's is. I want Ole Miss to prove me wrong. Yep, that's what I want. Scott, welcome in. All right,
Hey.
the next one then will be Indiana versus Oregon. They face off in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Peach Bowl.
Yeah, it's your bowl, Peachy.
Cobbler for that day.
Peach cobbler for that day.
Don't go
Okay.
in my bowl.
I'm good with that.
Yes,
All right,
Friday
Zach.
night.
Who have you got in that one?
I have Indiana. You know, every time Indiana plays, we hear
Stop.
Kurt Signetti has done this for the very first time. Nobody else has ever done it ever.
Yep.
This
Chap's got Ole Miss.
this happens to everybody else except Indiana. Indiana, first team to win off of a bye week in the playoffs. First. Indiana's going to be the first team to beat a team for the second time in the season this playoff season. So Indiana goes.
What's Miss Jess got?
Miss Jess also has Indiana.
Who are you going to go with, Miss Darlene?
I'm going with Oregon. I don't want them to win. They beat Alabama.
So wow. Why is that team going to win? They're because the other team beat Alabama. The fam is going to go Indiana. All right, Miss Mel.
Indiana.
Ryan.
Indiana.
No quack quack.
No quack quack this time.
No quack quack this time. All right, so this
Looks like-
means now we're going to jump ahead.
Oh, the
Ole
chat
Miss.
thinks Indiana.
Ole Miss for the chat. And
Ole
then-
Miss, Indiana is what
Yep.
Dustin predicts for the final. So he's got Ole Miss beating Miami and Indiana beating Oregon. Danny agrees on Indiana.
Yeah.
All right, that's a perfect segue. With the teams that you picked, who do you think is going to win the Natty? Miss Darlene. Those are your picks.
You think Miami's gonna go all the way?
Indiana's probably going to win it.
How you going to say that and you didn't even pick them?
Miss Darlene makes her own rules.
Yes. So which one are you picking?
Picking Indiana. Because every time I pick somebody, they lose.
So you're going to pick somebody that you didn't even pick to win.
You
Okay.
have to pick someone you pick to win. You can't not
You
pick
have-
the pick of the one you didn't pick.
Well, my brain hurt just what you just said.
I don't know which one of those to pick. Ole Miss or Oregon?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Maddie Matt will love you for that.
That would be the best story that we've got if it happens.
I want them to win because I don't like Lane Kiffin, and I want.
But
them to win
Kiffin
because
gets
he
paid. That's the only thing I don't like if they win. Kiffin still
But
gets
he doesn't get the. He doesn't
But
get the.
he doesn't get the trophy
I-
or it doesn't go
Yeah.
with him. And that's what's beautiful is he left Ole Miss to win a national title because he didn't think he could do it at Ole Miss, and then Ole Miss does. That would be the greatest. I mean, mwah.
You can't write it a 30-30, 30 for 30 any better than that.
No.
There's no way. The fam is going to go with Indiana. Just they look too strong. I want to see a Miami Indiana championship. Scotty J, welcome in. Thanks for joining us, brother. Whoop whoop. Indiana, Miami, I think just going to give us the best game. I want everybody healthy. I don't want any excuses, and I want coach.
That can only mean one thing.
Do you enjoy it now?
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's show.
Oh, all right. Miss Mel, you picked Miami and Indiana.
I'm gonna pick Miami.
Woo wee.
Yeah,
Ryan.
he's gonna go against me.
This one's so tough because
I think it's gonna be a close game.
if
It's gonna be a
Miami
good
and
game.
Indiana, both meet, man.
We should just pick opposites. We can have a nice feud.
All right, we'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to go Indiana out of my two. Miami
that's a
will make it.
50-50. Yeah, that's a 50-50 chance right there.
Yeah, either you're gonna
Tonight
win
is
or I'm
Wednesday.
gonna win.
All right, Miss Jess.
This is direct quote from Miss Jess here because I have to read it this way because it's too good for me not to. I want Ole Miss, but I'm afraid Indiana will win. But heck it, Ole Miss.
She said, heck it.
Heck it.
Heck, just like
Heck
Heck
That's a Southern term for, oh, never mind. All right, Zach, Miami or Indiana?
Hoosiers!
1, 2, 3. It really is. There's only 3 picks for Indiana, so Miami's got 1, and Ole Miss has
2.
2 in the chat, so we give them 3. Yeah. Mitch, welcome in. Thanks
Hey,
for
Mitch.
joining us. Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us. We've been sitting here showing how little we know about football.
For 20
Yeah.
weeks. We've been
For 20
showing
weeks.
how little we know about football.
But we had fun. I had
We
a
did have
blast.
fun. That's all that matters.
I had a blast. I don't know what we're going to do next week. I think I'm going to send y'all an email, just a blank email.
If you remember.
I'll remember Thursday morning.
Yeah.
We're caught up in the chat and everything.
Yeah.
And we're on time and everything. Look at that.
It only took 20 weeks. It only took 20 weeks.
Man. Wow. She sits in for one night and she already starts chirping. She said the exact same thing. It just took you 20 weeks. I'll be down there in a minute.
Did you hear the pop-up?
Hey, Zach,
Yes.
why don't you tell us where we can find more about Coker culture?
Well, if you want to know, we release 2 vlogs a week, pretty much Mondays and Thursdays. Tomorrow's, or typically they're released at 5:30 Eastern time. Tomorrow's is going to be at 6:30 Eastern because I know Miss Vicky is doing her dance party. So I did not want to interrupt that because everybody loves to go there. So hoping that 6:30 will be enough time for folks to come on over and watch our premiere. And then, of course, you can always find me Sunday evenings, 7 o'clock Eastern, with Azkalan and NP3D for the Nerd Herd.
And if you haven't caught them, they're a lot of fun. A lot of the guys are good. Y'all did the hamburger place your last one, didn't you?
We went. The Monday's vlog was us going to NFA Burger.
NFA, yeah.
Yep.
And then tomorrow's going to be.
Tomorrow's another Cooking with the Cokers. It's my second time on the Blackstone tomorrow night.
So are you filming between your cooks too?
What do you mean?
Because your Blackstone's outside, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I'm just curious if everything goes according to plan. And
so far so good. I mean, if it didn't, I would tell you guys.
I know with ours, I had to re-season it. We did steaks on it and we marinated them. And when I cleaned it, after I got through, I noticed it wasn't as shiny. So the next day I just re-seasoned it really quick.
Yeah.
So
ours has been good so far. Hey, Wolfie. Good to see you.
Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Ryan, Mel, tell us where we can find out more about y'all.
Well, we're on every Thursday. We have a live. So tomorrow we're going to have our first live. We've been taking the past couple weeks off, but we have a big announcement tomorrow. So make sure you tune in at 7 o'clock.
Yep. 7 God's time, aka Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then next week we're going to be on the Margaritaville, so we will not have a live. Yeah. And we have a lot of ship tours coming up, so we have a lot of videos coming up with some ship tours. And I'll let Ryan talk about his side channel.
Yep. So the other channel we have, which is what this is playing on right now, is the Ryan Parker Studios. So that one's our cooking channel. I usually do a vlog twice a month on that one with cooking here in the house or smoking stuff and things like that. I also do the Peaceful Aquarium stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, kind of lo-fi beats with the cichlid fish swimming around just for relaxation. So that's what we've got on the Ryan Parker Studios, and occasionally playing some, video games, but I haven't had really a lot of time to do that. But yep, so that's the other channel. But the PK Adventure Travels, that's our main one.
Yep.
Right now we're getting ready to start the World America Vlog Series. So that starts not this coming Saturday. Well, yeah, this coming Saturday starts the vlog series for the World America cruise that we went on for
The
Thanksgiving.
good, the bad, and the ugly. There was all of that.
Oh yeah, there was all of it. So
Well, awesome. All right, guys, I want to thank y'all again. Y'all have made 20 weeks a lot of fun. Ryan, I appreciate the video that you put into it. Zach, you've hosted several times. I am too cheap to buy a program to let everybody share it on their platform. So it really was an idea to do it once or twice, and then it just kind of started. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Thank y'all very much. I hope y'all had as much fun as we've had. Could not have done any of this. It would not be as enjoyable without the chat. Thank y'all very much for joining us. Dustin, good luck, brother. That's going to be one heck of a team. And wherever it is, stay in touch because I want to see how this ends. All right, guys. Y'all got anything else?
nope, just got Eddie came into the chat right near the end. So thanks for coming in, Eddie. The U is doing well, so I know you're going to go for you. And then Sports with Wolfie just wants to let everybody know on his channel he is doing a game cast every night from tomorrow night until Monday night, talking about the different games that are going on between NFL and college football. So you can catch him on that.
Absolutely.
Danny wanted to tell you, Zach, just in case, she is moving the dance party to next week due to some personal conflicts. So
okay, I'll probably still leave the vlog up at 6:30. I don't want to change it since it's already been set. But thank you, Danny.
Yeah.
So I'll make note of that for next week. So I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I will see both of y'all in Helen in a couple months, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
we will be
That's
there.
Football
That's
talk
gonna be
in person.
That's
in
right.
person.
Off the person.
In person. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. Yes. Oh, my bad. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, you're welcome.
And by the way, roll tide.
You made me do it.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
We'll see you next season.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Be in your favorite.